What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of the Rays video. So, I wasn't expecting to make a new video this soon, but they dropped some stuff in the game that I wasn't really expecting. Obviously, the 25th is usually when they drop the new story chapter, so I was expecting out. The new story chapter is out. Over the next few days, I'll find some time to stream it. I'm not in any rush, obviously, since we can't read it. It's more just, you know, we hang out and talk while we're kind of going through it. It is a Berseria. It's like Berseria's Asteria-centric chapter, so just in case you're wondering what the element is going to be that you have to set a team up for. At least I assume it is. Let me actually take a look. Yeah. So you want to use your brown team. You know, Shigure is the main kind of like character for this chapter, I guess. So definitely make sure you get your brown team ready to go. But there is some other stuff I wanted to talk about. So first things first, let's go over here. I can show how this works. Well, not how it works. I already exchanged for it, but Kruelle is in the shop. We knew about this from the last PV. That Kruelle was going to be our 4th Prism Shop character. So if you have enough prisms to exchange, there you go. You know, here are obviously the 4 characters that we have in here. I've already done my exchange. And I guess we can look at the shop to just kind of show off what... I remember most of the numbers for the stuff I exchanged for already. For the first copy of Kruelle's Mirror Jar, you need 30,000 prisms. And then each dupe after that is going to be 15,000. It's 20,000 for the first 5-star, 10,000 for the other ones. It's only 3,000 to get the level 60 crystal. And then the level 71 is a whopping 50k. And then you've got your 4 stars and 3 stars you can exchange for, which you can see it all down here. Everything I've already exchanged for. And there you pretty much go. That's pretty much how the free characters in the Prism Shop works. So now let's go back over to the main part of this video. They released a new event. I haven't touched it yet because I wasn't even aware this was coming out. Well, actually, before we get into the event, there's something else I want to do. But first, I do want to mention we have a boss rush that's up right now. The final stages for the Gaius raid are up as well, so you can go ahead and hop in and do that. They have a 99,999 stage, which you can use any units. And then they have a stage specifically for the characters for this event, so you can only use the Gaius form change, and then Jude, Leia, and Ivor. If you didn't pull Gaius, then you're only going to be running a 3-person team, which it wasn't too bad. I still cleared it. Ivor went down before the end. Oh no, wait, actually this one I did fine. It was the 99 stage where Ivor went down. Unfortunately, I don't have a regular Mirror Jar for him, so he's not as versatile as I'd like. I'm up to 2.2 million score, so I have another like 700,000 like to go, a little over 700,000, which I should definitely be able to do by the time the 30th rolls around. But the other thing I want to talk about is, and they put up these very interesting banners, and I get why they're doing it, because, you know, this is stuff people do have a hard time coming across. I wasn't expecting this either, but they have 3 banners that have the new 5 stars on them. Now, what I mean by the new 5 stars, they're the 3rd ones for each character. You know, the first one is everyone's regular with that they get released with, you know, after a certain point, because obviously 5 stars didn't exist at the beginning of the game. The second 5-star usually comes with a seasonal, and then the third 5-star, well, now the second and third 5 stars tend to come together, because when a character gets a second event, they get both. But back in the day, you would get the second 5-star with the seasonal, and then the third 5-star would come later with like an overlay or something. But they have this banner up here. It's only going to be here till the 30th, but it's a banner with 0 Mirror Jars on it. It has 12% rates for 5 stars, and it's literally just, I believe it's only the third 5 stars on here. So if you pull a 5-star, it's going to be one of the new ones. And the third 5 stars always have artwork. You'll know it because they always have artwork from the opening of the game that it's from. It's like Lloyd, for example. This is obviously a shot from the opening as well. It's usually the opening or an animated scene within the game. But yeah, so they have 3 banners with that. This is the first banner. It has a lot of, okay, Symphonia, Eternia, Fantasia, Destiny, Destiny 2. It seems like for the most part it's in order. Obviously, Dawn of the New World is just being thrown in with Symphonia because it's still Symphonia, but it seems like they are cutting it off mostly from release. From here, it goes from Rebirth all the way to Hearts R, and then the last one goes from Graces through Radiant Mythology. You know, it says Tales of Link, Tales of the World, and stuff like that as well. So a really cool banner. It doesn't cost full price, which is also nice. I don't know if that changes after the first multi. I'm not going to do one because I really don't need any 5 stars that I'm specifically looking for. But it is nice that it's cheaper. So if you want to do that, you definitely can. Even look at that. Like it looks like the first time with Mirror Gems, it's half of the new cheaper amount. So instead of 1,500 Mirror Gems, it's 750. So, obviously, if you're a paid player, this is going to be much more high value for you if you're still looking for stuff. But, enough about that. Let's head over to that boss event and see what's going on with it. I actually don't really know anything about it, because like I said, I didn't even know it was coming out. Oh yeah, and the Happy Wedding event rerun goes away in about 19 hours, so make sure you complete that if you haven't already. Okay, so let's take a look at what this is going to be. Okay, so we get a 2022 victory ticket, and what that basically means is, you know, characters that have basically, been released up to 2022, you have a chance to get stuff for them, whether it's 4-star, 5-star, or their regular Mirage art. But I guess for now, we'll just hop in here and see what it's like. It doesn't matter what team you really use. It's just a rainbow event. So just take your best team that you know is going to survive. I'm not going to bring this team because obviously not my best team. No. Really just trying to think. You know what? Let me just make a new team. Let's, okay, this is the team I always make for the Spirit Gear event. So let's just mess with the Spirit Gear event team real quick, and I'm just going to put my best people on there. So let's bring Ix in case we have to cheese anything. I always like to have Ix for that, just in case. I think for the 3rd spot, I want to bring a caster. Let's bring... We already have a healer with Estelle, so... I don't want to bring another healer, but let's bring Shirley. Shirley's got some good healing. Or not healing, she has some good arts, like Tidal Wave and stuff, so she'll be really useful. And then for the 4th character, let's bring Lloyd, just so I have another, Well, actually, I don't even think I have everyone up here. Actually, you know what? Let's bring Kohaku instead of Shirley. So let's put Lloyd at the end there, and then we'll put Kohaku in the 3rd slot. I like Estelle because her having Nightingale is just super useful for, you know, healing, even though it does take a little bit longer to kind of get off. So we'll go with this. This is only 10,000 power for the first stage, so I'm not going to waste one of Ix's overrays, his overray gauge. You know, basically overray before we had overray. So let's just go with this. I think this team should be fine for what we're going to be dealing with. Who are we fighting? Oh, okay, it's literally just for the release of Kruelle. Okay, yeah, so as I expected, the first stage was nothing to write home about. But I guess we'll see how many stages there are. I hope it's not just one, or else that was kind of a waste of making a video, but... Okay, yeah. And there's 0 AP too, so I was like, there definitely has to be more if it's not going to cost anything to do them. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I was like, who could be the bosses besides dealing with Kruelle? Alright, I'm expecting, like, maybe there's going to be, like, 3 or 4 stages. I don't expect it's going to be a ton. Like, it's been a while since we got one of these, but the old event we used to have, where there were, like, they would do boss rushes where we'd have, like, 20 to 40 stages we would have to fight through. We haven't had one of those in a very long time. Are there going to be 2? I thought I saw 2 enemies. Maybe there were 2 Kruelle, just one was off screen. Okay, so only the first stage had a ticket. Second stage gave us dust. What does the third stage give us? Okay. I feel like there's got to be a decent amount of stages for them to make a whole event for it. And then whatever tickets we end up with by the end, we'll just, we'll go ahead and use them. So, I guess to kind of talk about my plans for what I'm going to be doing, I am not going to keep chasing I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but just to reiterate, I'm not going to be chasing I pulled Leia's overray, and usually if I pull one of the overrays, I'm like, okay. If I have double mirror darts for the other characters, I'm like, okay, I'm good. And oh no, it's just the multiple Turtles shop characters. But because the okay. Nope. Because the Zilia banner stays up until the end of February, we basically have like a month and a week left for it to stay up. I want to wait until I know what the anniversary banner is going to be, and then I'll decide whether to keep going on Zilia or go on the anniversary banner. Most likely, I'll go on the anniversary banner. But if it's just characters I really don't need anything for, like if they decide to do, I can't even think of, you know, who they would do that would make me not want to summon. But if they did, or if they did characters that I already have super beefed up, then maybe I'd skip and keep going. But for the most part, I think I'm pretty much good on the Zilia banner. Hopefully, Jude's overray will come back later down the line, maybe in like a select pack, and maybe I can like buy it and get that select pack. But for now, I'm good, because I do have 2... I really just want to get a 3rd Mirror Art for Jude to buff him up, put it in the auto slot. But for that, if I don't get his overray, I need to get his seasonal. So I guess there's just each stage adds one more of the characters. This will be good. I always, even though it's not super powerful, I love the healing effect of it. Well, we didn't even need it. But having Estelle heal at the end of that is always very useful. Her Spirit Gear heals too. That's why I always stick with Estelle. It's like she has Nightingale, and then she has 2 healing Mirror Darts. So if I ever need to like heal up real quick and I don't want to wait, that's always the best way to kind of handle it. I do want to see the rewards for this one. I really wonder if they're really just going to give us 1 victory ticket. And by the way, if you don't know what a victory ticket is, it is a 10% Mirror Jar chance ticket. Which means in most cases, you're probably... well, you're always getting a 4-star. It's guaranteed 4-star, and then you're usually pretty likely to get a 5-star, and then, you know, usually every 3 or 4 tickets, I end up getting a Mirror Jar. Let's see what's in here. Okay, there's another victory ticket. It'd be cool if, like, the final stage, if it's, like, super hard, just gives us a Mirror Jar ticket. Oh, that's a new comic. I haven't seen that one yet. That was cute. And they're all so tiny besides Dark Turtles that you almost, like, really can't see them. Let me save Estelle's Mirror Dart until we need it. Crazy how this Mirror Dart's gonna be a year old next month. Kohaku's, I mean. It's funny, with those anniversary banners, I always get the ones I want the least, as opposed to the ones I need the most. So, like, last year, it was, what was it? Kohaku, Riala, Rudy, and Iria. I wanted Iria's the most, because everyone else I had double Mirror Darts for, but I got Riala, who I have all of her Mirror Darts, that's like, what, four or five? And then Kohaku, I already had 3. So that was another situation with that. Oh yeah, Rudy, I only have 1 as well. I only have her, oh, and that's it. Okay, so those are all the stages, so it wasn't even that hard. But yeah, so Rudy, I only have 1 mirror. I have her Wedding Mirror Dart, and then for Iria, I have her regular one. I think I have her regular one max duped out, so that's just how it goes sometimes. That's how it usually goes with me. Okay, so that's it. We'll check and see if there are any missions for it. But it really wasn't that hard. I feel like most players who've, you know, been playing for a year or maybe a couple years should be able to handle that no problem with the Rainbow team. Okay, no, it's just stuff for the rerun. Alright, well, we'll use the tickets we got, and that'll pretty much be the video. So, we should only have 2... Yep, we only have 2 tickets. Okay, yeah, so it goes up to 2022. So, any characters... So, yeah, that's why Regal's on here, because he was 2021. Alright, let's use these 2, see if we get a Mirror Jar from it. Okay, they're both gold, so we'll see. Weapon for... I think Forrest, that's his name? Alright, just 2 4-stars and a 4-star for Elise. Okay. Both of which I don't think I need. Oh, well, I guess I can use dupes for him since don't really have him. But anyways, that's going to be it for the video. So let me know what you guys think down below about everything we kind of talked about here. I guess if you do any summons for these 5-stars, let me know how you do. You know, 12% rates is pretty good. That pretty much, you know, I feel like if you do a multi on here, you have a pretty high chance that you are going to at least get one of these 5-stars, but you also have to keep in mind there are so many characters in each of these banners, so even if you get one, it might not be for the character you're searching for. But that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.